What's up, guys? This is the American Foot Channel, and the U.S. men's national team, or U.S. soccer, just dropped the January roster, and we're going to take a quick look at it. And before that, don't forget to hit the like button if you like what you're seeing, of course, and don't forget to subscribe, because why the hell not? Just go ahead and do it. It doesn't cost you anything. But anyways, let's go take a look at this. So here I'm looking at goalkeepers. It's pretty much what most people expected, because keep in mind, guys, there are no European players in this, because this is only players that would have or would be released by their clubs, and it's mostly MLS players. I mean, it's all MLS players as far as I can see. That's because there's no MLS right now. The MLS Cup just happened last month, so it's all, or it happened in November. It happened in November. Yeah, oh wow. Can't even keep track of when it happened, to be honest. But anyway, so MLS Cup just happened, so it's it's preseason technically for MLS clubs, and that's why these guys get released. But goalkeepers: Drake Callender from Inter Miami, Roman Celentano from Cincinnati, Patrick Schulte, who's actually a MLS Cup winner. He did win it with the Crew. He was good this season. He was actually impressive. So it's nice to see him here. Hopefully he gets some game time. But yeah, it's about what I expected. I really don't have a problem with any of these guys being called up for this roster. I know a lot of people think this is a waste of time, and it kind of is, to be honest, but I don't mind it. I don't mind seeing some of these guys get some time and play. Honestly, this roster is a little different than what I actually expected, so I'm kind of happy with it. But and as far as goalkeepers, I don't have a problem with any of these guys. Then we look at defenders. Nathan Harrell from Philadelphia Union. I honestly don't know what he's doing here. Not U.S. men's national team material. Even if he has a good camp here, I don't think he should be called up at all. So I don't know what he's doing here, to be honest. He had an alright season with Philly Union. He doesn't really stand out to me. Not really not a national team player. And then DeJuan Jones, he's a good backup. I don't mind him, so it's going to be nice to see him again. I think he's a decent player, honestly. I think he is. I think if he would have left for Europe a little earlier in his career, I think he could have made a decent name for himself out there. Shaq Moore, I don't know what the hell he's doing here. I don't know why he ever gets called up, honestly. He's not a good player that struggled to get play time in the Spanish second division. I just don't see it, guys. I really don't. Ian Murphy, he looked decent. He's not usually a starter for Cincinnati, at least not the games that I watched. I don't really think he's a good player. I don't see the point of calling him here. Jackson Reagan, he was decent for the Sounders this season, but once again, another player that I don't think has the quality to be a national team player. Jackson Reagan, I mean, I just don't see it, guys. I know Seattlesounders fans are going to be mad about that. Miles Robinson, FC Cincinnati, of course, he's a national team player. He honestly did not have that good of a season with Atlanta last year. I'm okay with him being here, I guess, but not really too excited. He's one of the usuals in the A team. And then James Sands, he just doesn't look good when he plays for the national team, to be honest. He was alone at Rangers. He was part of that team that made it to the Europa League final. He had to come back to New York because he just didn't cut it out there, which, doesn't hurt to try, but not really anyone too exciting. This dude, Tafari, I have not seen much of him, if I'm honest. I didn't really like watching FC Dallas because it's just kind of hard to watch. Jesus Ferreira missed like 20 chances every game. But I honestly haven't seen much of him, so I can't even say. I mean, you guys let me know down there if you think he's someone that could possibly make it into the 18. Probably not. John Tolkien, I've for sure watched quite a bit. He's clearly one of the best players in the Red Bulls team, New York Red Bulls. I don't mind him being here at all. I think he's a player that should probably try to push to go to Europe soon. Maybe even this transfer window. Maybe go to like Belgium or the Netherlands, something like that. Honestly, he should. He's a decent player, John Tolkien. I don't mind him at all. Caleb Wiley from Atlanta United, who started off red hot. He's playing up a little further. more as a winger early in the season with Atlanta. He started off hot and then he just kind of dropped down, and he's kind of like stagnated, to be honest, but he's not a bad player at all. I really don't think that Wiley is a bad player. And then a clear omission here from the center backs is Jalen Neal. I don't know why he's not here. I saw something about him possibly being injured, but I'm not too sure about that. But he definitely would have been, if he was healthy, he definitely would have been cool to be here. I think he's one for the future, definitely. He looks like he has some potential. I could see him making a move to Europe maybe after this MLS season. I could see him having a really good season with LA Galaxy, or as best as he can with that shit team. But yeah, I'm surprised he's not here. And then look at the midfielders. Joshua Atencio from Seattlesounders. Honestly, guys, I don't see it there either. I can't see like him being a future U.S. men's national team player. If anything, omission here is Obed Vargas. I'm a big fan of Obed Vargas, guys. I think he has a lot of potential. I really do. So I would have liked to see him here, but he's not here. Atencio's here instead. So I'm not too excited about that. Aziel Jackson, who had a good season with St. Louis City, so I'm all right with him being there, honestly. I don't mind him at all. And then Jack McGlynn, he definitely should be part of this team. So, or at least this what we call this like C/D squad, something like that. I mean, there's a lot of guys missing here, or I guess it would be C. I don't know what kind of squad this would be, honestly. Probably more of a D squad. But then you have guys like Robinson and Celentano who get several call-ups, but who knows? But yeah, I mean, Jack McGlynn, yeah, I'm cool with him being here for sure. You know, he's a good young player. He should definitely be looking to make a move at some point. If not this window, maybe next summer window, he should. I definitely think he should. Aiden Morris, he looks bad every time he plays for the national team, but he's good with Columbus. I'm okay with giving him a shot in this type of roster. Why the hell not? There's something there. He's a good player. I think he should leave to Europe this window. I really do. I really do believe so if he wants to improve his game. If not, he's going to stagnate, and eventually he's not going to play for the national team, which he had the chance to represent Canada, but he didn't. And he really wants to push himself and represent us and hopefully make it to the next World Cup 2026. But at this point, I don't see it. He has to make some major improvements. He has to really step it up when he plays for the national team. There's something there. He's a good player. I really do think he's a good player. But definitely has to make some improvements. And then I see Timothy Tillman from LAFC. Not really someone I'm excited to see, to be honest. I mean, I don't see it. He's never really going to be a part of the A team. And if he is, we're in trouble, guys. We're in some serious trouble if Timothy Tillman is an A team guy. We really are. And then Sean Zawatsky. I haven't seen too much of him. I've seen him a couple times for Columbus Crew. Yeah, he's a champion, but dude's 23. He doesn't have that many MLS appearances. I can't see him being a contributor to this team. So I don't understand what he's doing here, to be honest. Yeah, I don't see it. I'm surprised that there isn't other players on here like Ben Kermashi. I thought he would have been here for sure. But yeah, I don't see it. And then forwards, I can never say his dude's name. We'll call him Esmir, but we'll call him Esmir. Esmir B. I can't say his name. I've tried to say it before and I just struggle. From New England Revolution, he's a young guy. He seems to have some potential. I've seen some sparks from when I've seen him play, but not really a first team level guy or even like a B team. Maybe, I mean, some of these guys are Olympic eligible, which he is. So maybe they're taking a look at them for that. I don't really see it there. There's definitely some guys here that could be on that Olympic roster, or even overage guy. Like you could take like a Miles Robinson possibly. But as far as like an A team, definitely not. But Olympic team, possibly, maybe. Cade Cowell, who's from my hometown team, San Jose. Honestly, guys, Cade Cowell just disappoints me like nonstop. I just don't see it. I don't think he's going to become that level player that a lot of people thought he was going to be. I really don't. He just lacks a lot of technical tools. Sometimes his decision making is not the best. I know he's still really young, but I just don't see it, guys. And then there's rumors of him going to Chivas. If he goes there, you could kiss your career goodbye, because he's going to go there and probably not do very good and struggle and just not even stagnate, maybe take a few steps backwards. So if he does that, I'd be crazy. Not too excited. He's looked decent. He looked decent in the last January camp, but not really a player I'm too excited about, to be honest, guys. I'm just not, you know, and this is a hometown guy, so I should be biased, but I'm not excited about Kid Cowell. Then Bernard Kamungo, I seen him play for AFC Dallas. He had some decent moments. Probably not a team guy. Maybe for the Olympic team, just like Esmir and Cade. But honestly, nothing too impressive. I mean, there's not much to say about him, to be honest. Decent moments in MLS this season, but you need more than decent moments in MLS to be part of the A roster. But maybe if he shows something here, maybe, who knows, he might get into Greg's head. But like a lot of the guys on this roster, guys, I don't see them being an 18 player. So like I said earlier, this could be a waste of time, but I don't mind it. I don't mind getting a look at different guys, but I mean, at least it's not the same Paul Arreola, Kellen Acosta, and like Aaron Long type of call-up. So I'm okay with that. That's good. But anyways, let's look at the rest of them. So Diego Luna, who's here as a forward. Yeah, I swear Greg Berhalter's going to play him as a freaking winger. He's not a winger, guys. He's a 10. He's good in the middle. Putting him on the wings, you kind of kill some of what he does. Good player, though, Diego Luna. I'd like to see him make a move to Europe. Maybe go to like a Dutch team or like Belgium. I think a level like that and him improve. I like Diego Luna. He's a good player. I really do. But they're going to play him on the wings, guys. And I don't know. I'm not a big fan of him there. And I'm sure anyone that knows anything at all about the game would prefer to see him as a 10, which Greg Berhalter doesn't like to use him, except with Gio Reyna kind of now. But took him like 5 years basically to figure that out. Yeah, Greg Berhalter, guys. And then Duncan McGuire, he had a good season for Orlando. He's not anything special. Lacks a lot of technique. I've seen a lot of people hype him up way too much, which you shouldn't do that because he's not going to be anything special. And I've seen people downplay him quite a bit, but honestly, he's looked good. He's had some decent moments with Orlando. He scored a good amount of goals, and he looked good with the Olympic team. Well, not the Olympic team, but the U23 team when he went for a bit in the last camp. So I don't mind him here at all. Let's take a look at him. Why not? I know he's not the type of forward we want. He's just kind of like a bash bro, just like a big center forward 9, just typical cornbread American player, corn fed. But I don't mind him at all, honestly. I don't. So it'll be cool to see him here. And then Brian White, I'm not a big fan of. He had a decent season for Vancouver Whitecaps, but Brian White, I mean, why? I think at this point, I would have rather seen Jesus Ferreira, to be honest. Which I'm surprised he's not here, by the way. I'm actually shocked that he's not here. I don't know, Greg Berhalter's finally over him, or he's just giving him a break. But yeah, I mean, this is a roster, guys. You know, nothing too exciting. There's some decent call-ups that I'd like to see play. And they're playing Slovenia in Texas. They're playing them at the San Antonio, what they call San Antonio FC Stadium, obviously in San Antonio, Texas. I think that's holds 8,000 or 9,000 people, and I've heard rumors, and then I had to look it up about some of the ticket prices. Dude, people are crazy. $150 to go watch this team in a USL stadium. That's insane, guys. That's unaffordable, and that's over in Ticketmaster where it's $150, but you end up paying $180. That's crazy. So, I mean, a lot of those that I saw that are those prices were all resale tickets, and that's insane, man. This game would be a disaster in terms of attendance, because $150 to go watch this team, that's crazy. This team would probably make it to the playoffs now that more than half the league makes it in MLS, but they probably wouldn't win the whole thing. So it's kind of crazy that a team like this, $150, guys. That's insane. You guys got to chill out, your resellers. God damn. $150. There's $40 tickets there. It said standing room or something. So if you guys want to go, purchase those ones. But $150 to those freaking resellers. That should be a crime, dude. That should be a crime to do something like that. But anyways, guys, I just want to do a quick look at this roster. Let me know who you guys are excited to see, or who you guys think is missing. Like I said, I think Jalen Neal, if he was healthy, I think he should be here, and Obed Vargas, I think they should have been here. But let me know who you guys think, and let me know if you think this is a waste of time, and let me know if you're going to the game, and if you think those prices are outrageous. And don't forget to like the video, guys, and don't forget to subscribe, and y'all have a good one.